Before we get to section 5, let's do a quick hands-on project and see if you've learned the concepts. The idea will be that we'll build our own stoplight, and the parts that you need for this will be everything that you just used in part 3, except that we're going to use 3 LEDs, a red one, a yellow one, and a green one. And you'll need 3 220 ohm resistors. Again, 330 would be okay here too. And some wires, more than just the 2 that we have in this picture, your USB cable and your computer. Before we do that, I want to show you a couple of things real quick on the breadboard that will help you understand why these long lines are here on the ends and how to use them, and also some strategies for saving space on the breadboard so that it doesn't look so cluttered. Here's a picture of my breadboard, and currently I've got the blink circuit set up, and something that I can do is I can dedicate these longer lines on the edge as negative and positive. So here I have a circuit that's going from ground to the resistor, but I'm going to move it off the resistor and put it on the blue line. So now this entire line of holes is ground, and I can also do that if I want with a red wire. It doesn't matter what color wire, but so I can run a wire from 5 volt and connect it into one of the pins on the red line, and what will happen is now if I wanted to light the LED directly from here, I could make just a short jump from positive to the long arm or the long leg of the LED, and then I could do a short jump from negative to the resistor. Let's make that one a different color. And that will allow you to use this end, and this is especially important if you have multiple things that need ground. If I had 3 or 5 LEDs on here and they all needed to touch ground, I could get straight to ground with this approach where ground is connected to all these pins and will service for any LEDs that I want to add. Now, the second thing I wanted to talk about is instead of using the wire here, so let's delete that wire, I can rotate my resistor, and I can actually use the resistor to jump over the little gap here. So I'm going to plug my resistor into minus on the long line, so on the blue line, and here's the other end of the resistor is now on the negative end of my LED. So in this case, I'm going to move this one leg. Whoops. I don't think that took. Let's just move everything so you can see where it's going. All right. So now in this case, my red LED would be working, but it doesn't require as much space because my resistor is functioning both as a resistor and as the wire or the conduit that goes from the negative leg into the long blue line here, which is my negative, basically my negative terminal, if you want to call it that. So if I didn't want to go straight from 5 volt, I can go here, come back to my Arduino, and there's the LED circuit again, but this time it's much more compact. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to create a miniature stoplight with your LEDs. So the first part would be to build a circuit using the red, the green, and the yellow, and then program your Arduino so that it runs the circuit. And instead of making it like a real stoplight, so you don't have to spend a lot of time waiting, let's make it green for like 3 seconds, yellow for half a second, and then red for 3.5 seconds. If you want an extra challenge, you can build your stoplight using 6 LEDs, 2 reds, 2 greens, 2 yellows, and build the program so that one of the stoplights is facing one direction. When it's green, the other one is red. And that would be an interesting challenge if the initial project here is too simple for you.